Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Why are you on the ski with? So much to share with you in this video today. So this is another video in collaboration with Luxury Promise. Luxury Promise is a brand that I work with. I just showed you a Hermes Kelly, I'll put a picture here, that I recently got from there. Oh, itchy nose. If you haven't seen that unboxing, it's an amazing price point. I had so much feedback saying you've never seen bags that price on Luxury Promise before. They do the odd one, but actually they go before they reach, that breath, I'm so unfit. They sell before they go on the website. So the way that Luxury Promise works is they do live shows. They do them, mostly they do them every Friday at 7 PM UK time. So tomorrow, a live show is happening and I am going to be co-hosting that with the owner Sabrina, and we will be doing a live show. I did one once, like kind of last minute, but this one has been really planned. Most of the items have been created by me. I bought in so many of the items, so you know that I have a lot of knowledge and experience when it comes to vintage luxury pieces, especially Chanel and Dior. Like, you've already spotted it. There are some amazing pieces that are not... I work with them because they're very much about not going for the trends. We try to literally start the trends. So if you are looking at the next best thing, like I've not seen any of these on Instagram, they're going to be everywhere, and rightly so, because they're phenomenal. So should we start with that first? Tomorrow, 7 PM UK time, you have to come. It's like free to watch. It's literally like a TV show. You come in, you come and go as you please. You can interact, you can ask me questions. If there's anything you want to ask me, you'll have my full attention. I have to answer every question. So if you've ever tried to contact me and I haven't replied or seen it, I'm sorry, but I'll be able to answer tomorrow. So I'm really excited for this, to show you all of these things that I found. And normally I keep them for myself, and Sabrina was like, no, we have to sell them. So everything is amazing. There are so many pieces that I wanted to keep and buy, but they're all going out tomorrow. So all the details will be linked to the description box, but also follow me on Instagram and I'll be doing like a countdown. So the first piece that I want to show you is this sensational like long bomber 90s Dior jacket. So I haven't worn this yet, I've only shot it. Christian Dior Sport. Have you ever seen anything so sensational? I'll put up some pictures here as I'm talking about it. Sabrina has found some windbreaker jackets, which I love. They do remind me a bit of like Oasis and Blur, but 90s, love it. Windbreakers are so great. Do you know, actually, I don't really want to talk about this, but I learned a lot about windbreakers during the pandemic, that it's hard for like the virus to stick to that kind of fabric, a windbreaker. So actually a lot of people were wearing them because when you go out, it was the most repellent thing to wear. It's like short and wearing like a whole bodysuit. So that really made me intrigued by them, of like how practical they are. But they're great if you're going for long walks, and I don't even mean like hiking. I mean, like, for me, I'm always walking around the city. There's something that gives you a bit of coverage, a bit of layering, but you get so hot walking. Perfect for spring, perfect for a light layer in the summer. I've never had one, but really loving the idea of a windbreaker. However, even if they were completely useless, I want one in my life. Like, the price is sensational. Dior actually have always done windbreakers. Am I too far away? I love the new one. Love, love, love it. Like, if someone bought that for me, I'd be over the moon with it. But I actually prefer these 90s ones because they've got the Hue logo, which is very true to Dior. They've always been like that. But I feel from the front, it's very subtle. I would have liked it if they had done Dior buttons. I think that would have been a nice touch. But it's so practical. It's got the pockets. It's lightly padded, so it actually feels quite warm. I love the different texture of the collar. And the back for me is just everything. And if you look in the pictures, I wore this with a pair of brown joggers. They would look so good with a pair of jeans, an all black outfit. It was so practical, and it's the kind of thing that I would love to wear like running around the park with Honore, shopping with my friends, and the price point is so good. So we have some really cool colours. We have like a Balenciaga one, we have a couple of Chanel ones. The Chanel ones, oh my goodness, the Chanel ones. We have black, we have white, we have blue, red, they're phenomenal. And we also have a Chanel one like this, and it's got Chanel on the arm. It's stunning. So these are all going to be for sale tomorrow. They will not reach the website because they will sell out, and the prices are really, really good. Luxury Promise are really fair that they stick to their margins. So if they got something on the market, on the like vintage market, where it's a whole new world, but if they get it cheap, they sell it cheap. They don't up their margins, and that is one of the reasons why I came to work with Luxury Promise so closely, because they have never increased their prices when they started to do well. So huge fan of this. How cool is this? I don't think they have another long one, but like I always tell you, you can contact Luxury Promise, you can tell us on the showtime tomorrow, on Instagram, on email, contact one of the girls, and you can put your name down for one. I'm sure they can source you. Stay tuned as well, because I have an Hermes bag to unbox, and then I have something for you that you're going to fall off your chair when I tell you what we are giving away. I've never seen anything like it. So next up is this. I could talk about this for 45 minutes. So I am telling you now that if this does fit me, but it's a bit snug when I do it up, which is very unfortunate, because my blue blazer that I sold in the last live, my blue blazer that I love so much, I could completely do it up and it looked amazing and felt amazing. Since I had on Honore, it would come up to here. So pre-baby, this would have been a perfect fit for me. Now, some vintage ready-to-wear tip that you really cannot ignore is if something says 38, this is a 40. This is not a modern day 40. Like, for those of you that don't know, a lot of you do know, we are getting bigger and bigger, and it's a whole new subject, but I think it's down to all like the processing, and like, you know, there's so many people that are outraged by steroids and all these harmful things that go into food. It must be doing something, because we're all getting bigger. So a vintage like 90s and before, when it says a 38, you are talking a snug 36. If it's a 36, you're talking like a UK like very, very small 6 or 4. They come so small. So I am a size 14 jacket, and this is a bit snug. Because of the price point, it's something that I can't think, oh fine, I'll just have it to not do up. And I'm so tempted, because when I tell you that this is one of the most rare Chanel pieces of ready-to-wear of all time, this is like a unicorn piece that is like the heart, you know, the heart bag, put up a picture here, they're like gold dust, and the price does reflect that. With that said, these are what we're selling them for at Luxury Promise, are the cheapest that I have seen online, if you can ever find it online. I have wanted this jacket for years, and I have been on a mission, but finding these kind of things, it's a full-time job, hence why there are concierges and pre-loved brands and companies. But because I am working with Luxury Promise, I could invest the time to find them, and I found 3 of these and 2 in a fabric version. So one fabric version has already gone, and we have one for sale which should be going in the live tomorrow, and it's out of this world, and it's like an equestrian vibe, and it's cheaper because it's fabric. And then Chanel, a month later after I bought it in, had done the whole equestrian vibe and had a horse going down the runway. So if you want to be completely on trend for this year, it's all about equestrian, tweed, that whole Cotswold lifestyle, you're going to want to have this Chanel fabric blazer. It has the huge CCs. I don't have it to show you, but it's going to be in the live tomorrow. If I can find a picture, I'll put one up. This is the most stunning chocolate brown colour. I'll put up a picture here of me with a chocolate brown leather blazer. I love it so much. I'm always wearing it. It has 2 different leathers, the suede quilting and the brown leather, the huge CC buttons and working pockets here. So this is a size 40, but I would say it's like a really snug size 10. It does fit me, but like I say, and I can do it up, but it's a bit snug. I couldn't believe that I found it, and I was without a doubt keeping this, but then it was like magic. Someone on the market offered us, they were like, do you like this blazer? It was like manifesting, or that, like, I don't know what else could be manifesting, but other than that, did that make sense? I get a bit excited when I think about that moment. I'm just looking at myself thinking, oh, why have I worn a white jumper against the white shelves? I do this all the time. I'll film for half an hour, will not be happy with one little thing and film the whole thing, but I'm not going to do that today. Yeah, so we found one that it's black. I mean, it's just, they look, basically look black, brown looks the same, and it's the next size up. So I have got the black one. I'm hoping it arrives by the time the live comes tomorrow and I can wear it and show you. But otherwise we do have another black one in stock, which is worn by Stevie. I forgot to show you the pockets at the back. It's the most sensational piece, and if you ever wanted to resell this tomorrow or in a year's time, not only will you make your money back, it will go up in price. For me, this was without a doubt the best Chanel ready-to-wear piece that has ever lived. I have my red one, which is fabric, like the one that we have that's fabric, but mine's red. This one is like a beige and brown, so more wearable, to be honest. It's my prized possession, and I get asked all the time to sell it, and I will never sell it. It's so sensational. So the fact that I found one in leather, I'm just couldn't be happier. So I can't stress to you, from someone that is so obsessed with Chanel, trust me when I tell you this is the best jacket ever, and whoever snaps this up, you have got one of the most iconic Chanel pieces, and I wouldn't have invested in this myself if I didn't think so. So I'm telling you something that I already have myself. It looked so good on my sister Stevie. I wish to the Lord above that I could buy it for her, but it is a pricey piece, and although she loved it, she's not really into it that much. Like, my sister would much prefer me like take her on holiday or something like that. So she just looked so amazing in it. She's very petite, so if you're more of a petite frame, that is a size 38, but it's like a small 36, and it is still for sale, so I'll link that on the website. We haven't really shown you that, that's why. And I'll put up a few pictures from the campaign. So like I told you, I could literally sit here and talk about this for so long. This is going in the live tomorrow, and we also have a black, and we also have a fabric one, and the things go in the lives under 2 minutes, because you can tick on, like, you can tap to the screen and it takes you to checkout, and there's always incentives if you buy things through the lives as well. And if you don't want any of this, you just need to come to enter the giveaway, which I'm about to tell you in a second. So the most sensational leather piece, like, it is out of this world amazing. I cannot believe that I found one. Look at it with like, look at it with this cream, like, look at it with cream, with a Chanel bag. Oh, just divine, divine, divine. Now, last piece that I'm going to show you is a new bag. So this was kindly gifted to me by Luxury Promise. I always disclaim everything when I've bought or something's been gifted. Now, this is a piece that I've wanted for a long time. It's a bag that I already have twice, because I love this bag so much. So let me show you now. It's a vintage piece, and when you see the colour, I'm very much into this colour. It's chocolate brown, my favourite shade of brown, vintage Constance with gold hardware. It has the flap at the back, and what I love about this is it's in between the sizes that I have. And I've been wearing this so much. I'll put up a picture. It's like the authenticity card from Luxury Promise. I'll put up a picture here of me wearing it. Now, what you might think is a downside of the vintage ones is actually one of the reasons why I love it. I'm so scruffy today. Like, this is me just at home. So I'll show you it on. Like, look how chic. Like, I'm literally at home in a knitted pair of leggings and just a cashmere jumper. And look how much it elevates the outfit. Now, if you're petite, like my sister, you can wear it crossover like that. I can't. I'm 5'6". It looks silly. You can do two things. You can get a longer strap and thread it through. There's so many ways that you can make it longer. But I actually love it this short, and I'm going to tell you why. So this is my Constance that I have, the first one that I have, and I'm so in love with the Constance. They used to not be on the quota, but now they're actually so hard to get. If you just want to ask for a Constance, it's actually just as hard to get as a Kelly now. And I actually waited, that's the bag I've waited the longest for. So I love the size. Although I love this size and I'm so happy I have it and I would love another one, I love it that this is a bit smaller. I feel like that is the perfect size. And I also have the mini to show you. And I do love the mini as well. I do feel very lucky to have all 3 sizes. That's the mini. So although I love the mini as well, don't you think that this vintage size is the most perfect size because it's in between? Now, whenever I go to wear this one in particular, that's why I have the strap like that. It's like a little trick that you do. I forgot how much that twilly is so amazing. If I was to go out for an evening event, I would wear it like this, but it's kind of like a makeshift, and then when you undo it, you have to be, it does work fine and I really recommend doing it. These joggers are too big. You have to be quite careful with it because it's not designed to be like that. And I feel like the long crossbody strap, it's not very elegant for the evening. So the amount of times I would love to wear this for something in the evening, you can't, I mean, you can hold it like that, which I would do because it's such a sensational bag, but then you are hiding this huge long strap. So this is the most amazing bag just for every day, but it's not an elegant evening look, is it? So whereas this one, it's the perfect shoulder length bag. Sometimes with the vintage ones, they're like this, like very 90s. That for me, I'm not quite there yet. Like we need another 10 years for this to come back in fashion. It's dated. You know, things always come round, but they need a long, long time. Whereas this is the perfect length. And if I really did want to use it across the body, I would add something, you know, like my Kelly pocket strap. Like you can buy so many beautiful straps on the market now, but I wanted a vintage one for this look. And you can hold it like this as well. And where the vintage ones, the strap is a lot more slimmer, this beautiful box leather, it's a lot easier to have it like that. And the colour is so beautiful. And I'm such a fan of the Constance. So it has the zip inside, a pocket at the front, and then the wide space in the middle. And then you can see the Hermes Paris here. And what I love about the vintage ones as well is that you don't feel like as precious. And I really do look after all of my bags, but you feel like it's like you can really enjoy it because it already has a few marks on it. And I personally love the box leather with how it ages, and if you do scratch it, it kind of just like goes back into the leather. And this is really, really good quality. It's got 2 scratches here and 1 in the corner, but it just looks, it looks lovely. Like look, see for yourself. So that's the last bag. Before the battery goes, the huge announcement that I have is that at Luxury Promise we are giving away, drum roll please, a classic black Chanel bag. I know, and I have one here and I have a new version. I wear this one more than I do the caviar skin because I'm a huge fan of the lambskin. The chain feels heavier, it's 24 karat gold. It's the ultimate bag to have in your wardrobe. You can wear it so many different ways. We are giving away one of these. Can you believe it? So make sure you sign into the live tomorrow. Rules will be in the description box below. You must be following me and Luxury Promise on Instagram. You must be subscribed to this channel and come and visit us on the live tomorrow. That's pretty much it. I'll be talking about this because this will be running for a long time. I think we'll be running it to around Valentine's Day, so make sure you enter. That's all you've got to do and you can be the proud owner. This is from Luxury Promise of a vintage Chanel black bag. It's the ultimate giveaway, right? Like who gives away a classic flap Chanel bag? That's made me out of breath because it's so exciting. So I'll see you all tomorrow on the live. Check out anything in the description box. I would love it if you would subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, but I'll see you tomorrow in the live. Thanks for watching.